Morena koutou katoa. New theme today, and the theme today is PΑMAMAE, and dealing with trauma, hurt, grief, sorrow. And PAMAMAE is one word. There are many words to describe this matter. And what I'm going to talk about first is a description of PAMAMAE, and then second, have a discussion around death. So PAMAMAE, literally pa, to be hit with, mamai, hurt. And so I'm using that term as a generic term for trauma. Number two is the kaupapa for today, which is dealing with death. And I'm no psychologist, but all I'm doing is sharing tupuna wisdom and what our tikanga teaches us. And so when somebody dies, often you're hit with emotion and hurt and pain. And so there are many ways to deal with death. And in particular, one of the best ways is confronting death. Kia tū taki atu ki te mate. And you confront death by turning up. Which is why we go to so many tangi as Māori, to so many funerals, because when you are able to confront death, you're also then able to meet its opposite, where you express aroha, where you express love, and you manifest love by turning up. When you can't turn up, you then do other things. And so you might send something, you might send a koha, you might send flowers, or you might celebrate them by sharing their memory with others. All are examples of how you deal with the trauma of finding out about death. And there's one song that I often refer to, and it says, He aroha te aroha whakatina natia. And so you're confronted with death, and it's like a big blow. And you then have to manifest your love. And you manifest your love by doing certain actions. And those actions will then help you to start to deal with death. Many people also will then freeze and go into a shell and struggle to deal with death. However, what our culture encourages people to do is to move to the next stage and actually realize your love, because it's in the realization of your love that you are able to deal with that trauma of losing a loved one, of losing somebody you care for. I can go on and on for this because it's such an important take, such an important issue for us to work through. But some of the key factors of dealing with death are through song, are through haka, and often it's good to sing a song, and a real miserable, sad song to make you cry. And then when you do the ngeri or the haka, that helps to get out, to release a lot of that grief and that pain, which then takes you to another level where you can then start to process everything else that's hit you, ko pā kia koe, ko pā te mamai kia koe, that's hit you, to help you work through a grieving process. The next kaupapa is tangihanga. I'm also going to cover aroha, love, and a few other issues. I'll type them up and post them later on in the week. Ka te ake, have a great week. Tēnā koutou, kia ora tātou.